Greetings and welcome to episode 18 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Russia campaign. And this, my friends, we left it last time, where peace finally reigns, my friends, with all our neighbours and all of those who have got their eye cast upon Russian territory, my friends. It has taken a great deal of diplomatic dice rolling build to get where we are at the moment, and it just gives us some breathing space here to be able to fortify our lines, consolidate our ground, our gains, and hopefully, my friends, see ourselves well for the future. But we cannot take our eyes off what is going on here. Prussia, my friends, did declare war on us, but we managed to quickly turn that around with some diplomatic niceties, sending them some technology, sending them some gifts just to keep them nice and calm, nice and quiet here. We did finally have peace with the Ottoman Empire because they were raiding us quite hard here. We didn't really have the forces which to sort of hit them back. We've had to sort of send forces out to the frontiers here, into the front lines. But I tell you what, this pocket here, this cauldron here of Ottoman Empire forces really is a tough nut to crack, because they have here an elite set of armies right here in Vienna and in Freiburg. Really do have some exceptionally tough units. As you can see here, these are the men, these are the armies that have driven the Ottoman Empire to the brink here of sort of the western regions. They really did, and they've got quite powerful forces here. We couldn't quite crack that nut there. It was exceptionally tough. Down here, Venice threw everything they could at Athens. As soon as we took Greece, they declared war on us. They didn't like that at all. They declared war on us straight away, but we managed with great vigour and great valour, my friends, to hold that region. Is really what we needed to do there. We needed to hold that no matter what, and this army really did pull through. It took a real beating, real beating, but we held on despite against the odds. As you can see here, these men are still replenishing, reinforcing here, which is what we definitely need. And here, look at that, Prussia sending in quite a formidable fleet. But, my friends, the fleet was only half of the story. Look at this. They've sent in absolutely the creme de la creme here of what they can offer here. Superior line infantry, grenadiers, so much cannon that would have given us a lot of trouble. But we were not going to be put off. Look at this. This army here was standing by, ready to meet them, ready to greet them. We are not going to back down from any aggressors at all. But if we do look here at our poly, look at this. Tataria is not happy at all. As you can see, they have gone into a we're just about holding on here. Clamour for reform is 10. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to recruit a unit here, a regiment here, to bring the populace back under control. We cannot allow any of these regions to fall into rebellion. Otherwise it could cause us a lot of problems. And we also had to give up Chechnya to the Persians. Now, as you can see here, the Persians had vast amounts of men here. Huge armies. You can see, although the quality of the army isn't fantastic, it's the quantity. It is absolutely vast. This army here, which we had right on the border here of the mountains here, holding the mountain passes open, even the superiority of this force here, look at it. It is absolutely battle-hardened troops, real veterans, my friends. They've been in a series of magnificent fights. First of all, against Dagestan, and then possibly against Persia as well. On a few occasions, we had to give Dagestan to the Persians as a sort of a peace offering. I would rather lose Dagestan on my own terms than lose these armies here, and then all the Persians have to do is spill into the interior here of Russia. Then everything, including Moscow, is at risk. I cannot allow that to happen. So I therefore fell back to the Don here of my own accord, so that I can at least hold the Don. The crossing here, the Don is vital, my friends. Absolutely a vital crossing. It is the key that unlocks the door to Moscow. We must hold it. We've also brought in this army here, which again is replenishing. Again, some of these units were involved in some heavy fighting against Dagestan, but we've managed to pull back. We're going to make this a full stack army with a general as well. We are not going to allow the Persians to move in any more. If they do, we will respond with vigour. Believe me, my friends, we are not going to allow them to just walk around thinking that they can just walk into our territory and we can do anything about it. Wrong, my friends. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And also up here. Look at this. Prussia, again, was sort of eyeing up here the Riga crossing here. This Riga crossing is so vital to us. It really, really is. I cannot emphasize how important this Riga crossing is for us because it leads into St. Petersburg. I've got a formidable army here in St. Petersburg, but I cannot take my eye off it. I cannot move this force out. Although we're allied with Sweden, we have seen before that even your allies, if they can see even a small hint of weakness, they will attack and try and take it. So what we did is, because Riga is a fortified town with settlement fortifications, we moved in a number of regiments, both melee and line infantry, to hold this. So we've got a good chance of holding this even against these armies they got here. As you can see, these haven't been replenished at all. But my friends, that is pretty much where we stand. Now we're going to try and make the most of the peace we've got by replenishing the armies we've got. As you can see here, we've got bringing this army up. As you can see, look at that. It's got 9 men left in here. Absolutely incredible. And we can actually got 557 here, so we probably could. Oh, can we? No, we can't build anything else up here yet at the moment. And as you can see here, our income here is pretty low at the moment, even though we've got quite a nice bit of trade. I wonder if Prussia is now friendly, will accept a trade agreement with us. Have a look. Okay, not a problem. Doesn't look like they want to. Let's just give one. Nope. Okay, they're not interested in that at all. Oh, Persia. Persia's no friendly with us. We can get trade with Persia. No, alright. I'm not going to give them anything for it though. Not a thing. But Denmark. Denmark is unfriendly, probably because we've got an alliance with Sweden. I don't think so. Not a chance. Oh, they got quite a lot there. I'm afraid we're not going to give Comey up or anything else at all. This is going to remain. Everything we've got here we have fought for exceptionally hard. We're not going to be giving anything up whatsoever. Right, we've pretty much solidified our borders here. We've got this army here to sort of cover the front line here should the Ottomans decide to attack us. And we've also got this army, an exceptionally strong army. Again, a battle-hardened force on the border here with Prussia. And we've also got a force we've managed to build and put together quite rapidly here in Kiev. Now this is going to need cavalry. We definitely need some cavalry in this army here. We're going to probably go for, yeah, the heavy cav here for definite. I think that is going to be probably the weapon of choice, is the heavy cav, and fit it out with that. Then we're going to be ready to be able to hold anything against anything they throw at us here. That's all we can do. Let's have a quick look at our technology. Now we are advancing rapidly with our technology here, but I do need to get an army board up and running. That army board is going to give us access to not really much we don't already have, but that's fine. It's going to give us the light infantry doctrine, which we can get light infantry in colonial. Then it's platoon firing, and that enables army staff. And then we've got that, which is going to give us riflemen, which we definitely want. Ooh, and also, if we get down to army staff college, we've got Republican Guard, guards. Oh, what the blazes! Look at that. Prebrahenski's Guard Grenade. Oh my Gordon Bennett, I would like those very much. Oh, Semenovsky's Guard Musketeers. Are you joking? Horse Grenadiers. Oh my word, I've definitely got to get good grief. Look at the units you can get here. Absolutely exceptional. Oh, Moskovsky's Regiment of Dragoons. Oh yes, I'm definitely having some of those. So that is why we're going to try and drive on as best we can here. Let's end the turn, my friends. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Britain. Oh, they seem to be aiming for somewhere, but where? Looks like somebody. But France has quite a formidable empire here that it is built. But is it going to hit Britain? No. Oh, Persia. Don't do anything silly now, Persia. Hang on. Why? Oh, I see. Oh, they must have pushed Persia back. Oh, I see. As you can see, our territories are vast, but we've got this sort of almost this thumbprint here of Prussian arrogance that they dare to move in against us here. Well, looks like they're assembling quite a few forces here. We've got to keep our eye on this. This could pose quite a threat. Mind you, most of them are actually damaged or have taken quite a bit of a beating. So they're not going to be the full strength armies that we may otherwise face under the Ottomans. What are the Ottomans going to do here? Ooh, looks like they are actually potentially looking at moving in against the Persians. Looks like Persia's giving it some trouble here. Sweden, our staunch allies. Oh, where are they? Persia. Nothing silly, Persia. Nothing silly at all. I hope you're not going to be doing anything silly here, because I will bring down the hammer on you. Mughal Empire. Venice didn't do anything silly either. Okay, that's a nice, quiet, peaceful turn there. Oh yes. Tataria. Still not under control here at all. So it looks like I'm going to have to put another regiment in here just to make sure that we do hold this secure. And I might actually have to put a governor's residence in here, just to bring some repression to the area, but not yet. Not yet. Let's just try once again with Denmark. You never know. Now what I will do is I'll offer 500, because in the long term this will be paid back with trade many times over. 2,700. How the heck can I go up like that? Not a chance. What about Persia? Persia's now friendly with us. Okay. That's your loss. Savoy. Let's see if we can get some. Let's just try again. We'll just throw a little bit of a. Oh, they've got everything. They're not going to be interested in that at all, which is fine. Prussia, let's try again. Not a problem at all. 2,550 here. I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna try and do now in these is in intermediate time between the wars here. Is invest in my economy, which is what I really need to do. Now there was. Oh my gosh. 1,600 for the. That is just a phenomenal amount. 2,500 here. We could do with that, to be honest with you. That's 3 turns. How much is this here? I'm going to do that because look at the turn wealth there. That is phenomenal. And here, I'm going to try and invest in my economy here with the. What does that bring? That brings in happiness here to the nobility and the lower classes. But we do have that firmly under control. I'm not going to wait here until I do this. But I would like to get rid of myself of Venice eventually, but not just yet. 500 here. That's actually quite nice there. So 250 here. And where else have we got? 1,540. I think I'm going to just start engraving my economy, because we're almost going to move into a sort of an isolationist stance here. We're going to trade with those who want to trade with us, but I want most of our economy, most of our income to come from what we have internally, our tax income. So I'm going to almost take an isolationist view in terms of we're going to trade who wants to trade with us, but those who don't, we're not going to keep pestering them for trade. We are going to try and hold on to what we've got here on our own terms. But if Prussia gets funny with us, I will be prepared to mobilize significant troops against them. Believe me, I will not just sit by and allow them to sort of walk all over us. We do have this here, so who is in need of additional troops? So we're going to send this gentleman up to the border here. Make sure we've got a full amount of troops here. That army just sat on our shores is not really what I want to see, but still, that is what it is. Moscow is pretty well covered, but I do need to get a general at some point. 5803. Looks like trade is actually increasing here. The trade of Great Britain is exceptional. We do have a lot of trade. Oh, look at that, 14,000 here coming out of here. If that gets blocked, we're in a lot of trouble here. So, let's have a quick look at Sweden here in terms of what they're doing. I'm in war with it. I'm going to have to try and build myself up a fleet here with some fifth rates to invest in some ships, but there's not a lot we can do to stop anything coming in this way. But we do have Sweden here to hopefully hold it. Oh my Gordon Bennett, that's a big fleet there. Anyway, let's end the turn again, my friends. Have a quick turn around here. Just got to keep an eye on what my previous enemies were doing, but there's a potential they may not wait very long. I got a feeling that France may possibly make a move against Prussia, but by damn, Prussia's got a lot of troops, especially in Amsterdam. That is a staggering amount. Hopefully they'll be drawn into some wars elsewhere, which would be very nice. Oh dearie, dearie, dearie me. Why have you just suddenly loaded up a huge amount of troops there? Okay, we could be seeing a little bit of bother coming our way potentially. The only enemy that we've got previously is the Prussians here. Are we going to see them try and attack us here, the Prussians? Which means I'm going to have to invest in my army again on the Western Front. Oh, that is a sizable force. I'm not quite getting where I can't quite read where these are going here, but Persia, don't do anything silly now. Nothing silly needs to be done here. If you're going to start raiding my territory, okay. Excellent. Why is that suddenly dropped off like an absolute stone? Ah, Spain has been hit. That is why I've got to be careful that I actually bring. Oh. And what I do want is that, please, gentlemen. We're trying to push on for threshing machine, which is going to definitely give us a huge boost, especially with farms here. Okay, why has Prussia suddenly loaded up this massive army here onto a ship? That does concern me right there. What I wouldn't give to be able to sink that ship there before it got anywhere, that'd be fantastic. But we're going to have to keep ourselves locked down here. Still not replenished here at all. Oh, Gordon Bennett. 687 here. I'm going to have to replenish these. It's as simple as that. I might have to build up a little bit of a Moscow. Oh, we can recruit this 763. I think what I will do is recruit one of these. And we're going to send it to this army here to fill it out. What about here? Now this army here is a... Oh, that's really replenished. That's excellent, but we're going to try next... Oh, damn it. If only Spain would... Oh my god, look at our army upkeep. That is 40,000. That is staggering. We need the trade. Let's see if we can do some diplomatic niceties here. Okay. Persia, they're friendly with us. Okay. Don't have your shiny trinkets in. Allies, Ottomans, Prussia. Oh my gosh. Come on, Spain, kick that Persian force out of there. Or the Ottoman force, should I say, here. Because we need your trade. Okay, let's end the turn again, my friends. Britain. Oh, not taking that trading there very lightly indeed. Good to see they're on the ball. Good to see they're keeping abreast of things here. Oh, and they're also increasing most of their facilities here, which means more income for us, especially if they've got an extra port here. Come on now, Spain, boot them out and get yourself sorted here. I got a funny feeling in my bones here. Oh, I got a funny feeling in my bones. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Nothing silly, Ottomans. Nothing silly at all. Okay, they're pulling away here. I'm going to move that spy back a little bit here. Don't do it, Persia. Nothing at all. Nice and quiet. Just as we like it. Oh, wait a minute. Because Spain is absolutely smashed in here. They've got a huge empire here. Okay. Yes, Spain has got that back up and running here, which is nice. So we can have 5536 next time around. Let's have a look. Ukraine. Okay, so we've got another cavalry unit here. Just got an uneasy feeling here. Steady now, lads, steady. Gonna bring all these up to full here. I think I've got a feeling I'm gonna need them. This army here is going to be brought up to full, I think. And what do we need here in this army for proper balance? I think we'll go for some melee infantry units here. These are usually pretty good actually against quite decent these. They will probably cut the Prussians down to size. With holding Prussia here, I would even consider attacking into Courland here, but again, they've got a garrisoned unit here. So I've got to be aware what I'm doing here. I do have this ace in the hole here, so I could always bring this army around somewhere. I might even consider launching an invasion if they don't go for Berlin or something like that, and really just give the Prussians a real kick in the teeth. If they try anything with us, that's what they're going to get, believe me. I won't stand by and let that happen. We're holding here, no matter what. We've got to hold Istanbul. Look at this general. My word. Look at that. It is fantastic. He's 47 years old and he's an absolute legend. And again here we're going to need a general here as well eventually. And fully equip this army here, but we haven't got enough men, enough money just yet. We really do need to try and tie down some of this trade here. Very strange there. Very friendly with France. They're at war with Persia, Britain. Is anyone at war with Prussia? Prussia have put themselves in a very, very nice position here. They're only at war with Sweden. Now that could prove to our benefit. I wonder if we can help out Sweden here with some technology. And I think that's what we will do. We'll give them, actually we'll give them that. I want Sweden to be a strong ally for us here. And if they can go up against the Prussians and help us out, that really would help us significantly. They're moving troops in and around Copenhagen. I wouldn't mind to see them launching some kind of attack against the Prussians. That would really be a fantastic thing for us. But the Prussians have got a force around here somewhere. I don't like it. I just don't like that feeling in my bones that we're going to be getting a bit of trouble from them eventually. Which might mean pulling a couple of forces away here, which we are stretched, to say the least, because of the size of our empire. Realistically, I need to get rid of the Ottoman Empire here, but it's going to put us in direct touch here with the Prussians. So maybe it's a good idea to have this buffer zone here. Okay, let's end the turn again, but I've got a feeling we're gonna face some problems in the turn. Great Britain. Oh, don't do anything silly. Oh God, they've really battered them there. I didn't need that. I needed the Swedish to be really strong on there. Oh. Here we go. Get ready for it. I'd be very, very surprised if they don't do it. Oh my God. Why are they picking up all these forces? Here we go. Here we go. Jeez, plus creepers. They're sending about 3 or 4 armies into Russia. Okay, I got an idea. I got a plan. something I'm going to have to do to really sort of solidify my defences here. I can't allow this to happen. Otherwise we're going to lose a lot of troops and a lot of territory in one go. Don't do it, Ottoman. Oh, thank you. Whew. Come on now, Sweden, do something to help us here. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Where are they? Oh, they're blockading there. Are they going to be Oh no. Are they going to be moving into Prussia, possibly? Oh my gosh, if they do that, it'd be fantastic. Look at this. Look at that army. Why would they have this army here? That's exactly my question. Look at this. They've pretty much surrounded us here with these armies. We'd have to pull this army out. It'd be more than enough to meet anything here, but if the Ottomans attacked at the same time, what I'm going to do, and it's something that I didn't think I'd have to do, but I'm going to have to pull this army back from the front lines here. It's actually going to be sent all the way back here. It's got a long way to travel, but it's got to be done. I simply cannot allow that. We're going to have to hold the Don. Oh yes, excellent. 24,000. Okay, we're starting to slightly pull away here. This army up to full now. This army is at full almost. What else do we need? I think I can get another cannon just to make sure that I've got full firepower here. I will have to pull, but I will attack into Prussian territory if I have to. I will not just stand by and let them do whatever they want. I have a spy here. Pull him back to here. So I keep an eye on things. I've got an army here. What have they got there? Oh, 24 pounders. And they've got that there. Oh, and they've got musketeers and they've got grenadiers. That's a pretty potent force, especially with these Mamelukes, which can be absolutely deadly. Looks like we're going to be hit by Prussia in a double attack here. What I'm not going to do is yield. I'm not going to buckle. Oh, 800 there to that. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to collapse into a sort of a heap thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? That's never ever crossed my mind, not ever. And it's not going to start now. So what we are going to do is start building up these palatial estates here. And we're going to start increasing our army strength along the front here. I'm going to beef out this army here. I'm going to make this army another full stack army here. What do we need? We've got We need some cannon. That's 2 cannon. That's going to be sent up to the front. We've got this army moving back here. So what I might do is combine this army with this one here to give me that army that I need. I'll also have a general with it, so that'll be good actually. 2 cannon with it. Yeah, I think I'll make another army with those 2. But I got a feeling we're going to be attacked pretty soon. Pretty soon we're going to be attacked by the Prussians. Let's see if they want to trade now. Yes, very friendly with us. So we got trade with them now, but for how long? Let's try Denmark here. I don't think so. Persia. Why do you want military access to my lands? I'm not happy with that at all. Why would they want to come across our lands? No, I don't think so. I just want trade. Not a chance. Not a chance. I hope this army can come back in time. I really, really do. Hang on, I need to check something here a second. Right, he is going to be moved from here because he's not doing anything here at all. We're going to start scouting out these lands here. Okay. We need the intelligence here to know where we're going to hit if they become very, very funny with us here. I'm going to keep this gentleman in position here just to make sure we're not going to be caught on the hop here by any Persian misdemeanors. But I hope this army can get back in time. It's going to take quite a while for it to happen. But they need to get back here to hold with this army here. Okay, let's end the turn. I got a feeling the Persia's going to do something. Or Prussia, I beg your pardon, is going to do something right now. This turn. Unless Sweden can do something to help us. If only Sweden could attack into Prussia, it would be fantastic. Oh my gosh, they got so many troops. That's just ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That is a criminal amount of armies they've put there. Come on now, Sweden, do something for us. That's quite far up in the north there. I think silly Persia. No, I think silly. Nothing yet, still nice and quiet. Oh dear. That is usually a prelude to war right there. If they've done that, that means war is coming pretty soon. I think I'm going to sit back and just let this happen. Not a chance. Not a chance. Where is my spy? Where is he? There he is. And I'd like him to get to here, please. I need to be able to know where I can attack if things come our way. Mind you, these armies aren't in the best of shape, I don't think. This one is though. This is an army and that's not too bad. I can probably cope with these armies actually. They probably look a lot worse than they actually are. Got coming in next, 5150. Have they gone hostile on us? You see, they're indifferent. They're going to definitely attack us next turn for definite. This is going to be a really difficult situation here, but we're not going to give in. I'm absolutely determined not to yield to these at all. They do have this here, but I will strike hard if I have to against. Mind you, they've got quite a formidable troops here, armies here. Let's just have a quick look here what they've got. Nothing I probably couldn't handle, to be honest with you. Army board. I do really need to step up here. Ooh, household cavalry. I just can't afford to put anything into that just at the moment. So the academy here. There's a chance that I might have to move the St. Petersburg army into the interior, or I might even move it down to here to attack into Courland here and start attacking behind their lines. If I could take Vilnius and that, maybe that would stop them in their tracks. How are we doing here? Completely locked down here. I've got to keep investing in my regions here. Right, I'm going to invest that in there to try and get our economy up and running. I've got a feeling this next turn is going to be vital to our survival, and I'm not joking, my friends, when I say our survival. Mind you, I can move this army up if necessary. Oh, they've got cobbled roads even here. Let's do that as well, just to get my income as best I can here. 850. I'm not going to put into that. I need to build a little bit of reserve here for myself. But I'm stretched. We're really, really stretched until this army can get back. Right, let's end this turn. Let's see what happens here. I got a feeling that Prussia's going to turn on us this turn. Right, they're coming back, which is good. France absolutely doing nothing, apart from digging in quite aggressively there. Here we go, Spain. Here we go. Jeepers creepers, great balls of blood and fire. That's a pretty formidable force they've got. Mind you, they've clumped two armies together, which is going to be much better for me to contain. They're actually giving me time here to get myself... Oh, hang on a minute. Why have they suddenly moved out? Is this going to be a coordinated attack between Prussia and Ottomans? You have got to be joking me. I can guarantee you that Prussia will join them. No. Okay then, Ottoman Empire. I knew they moved out of there far too quickly there for my liking. Okay, Ottoman Empire have moved upon us, and Prussia didn't join. I thought they would. That would have stretched us to the very limits there, but no, no, no. Oh, what the heck? They want Istanbul back badly, but I must remain calm. If I panic, that is going to lead us to a defeat. Sweden isn't really doing much for us at all. That's not too bad though. Don't do it, Persia. No. Okay, looks like the Ottomans have landed that force there. That's fine. Ho 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 ho. They have thrown everything here at us here. 24 pounders. Oh, hand mortars, the whole kit and caboodle. That's fine. Ooh, alliance broken. Ottomans, Sweden. France. Okay, right. So it looks like we're going to have to deal with this ourselves, which is fine with me. If we move out of Istanbul, this army here will move in and it will just rip us to shreds. I've got to rely on this army here to do the damage and take care of things. Even though it's just been put together very, very quickly here. It's got 2 cannon. They're going to sit there for a while. But if they mount a joint operation against us, we're going to be in trouble here. So we're going to invest in some more troops here. How many turns? 1, 2. Right, that's that done there. We're going to get those troops out this episode coming up now. They're going to probably try and hit Istanbul, which means this army's got to hold out here, and we're going to finally, hopefully, get this army, these two armies together here. This army here is actually going to move up to the border. Actually, it can move either direction, but I really want to try and take out these Ottomans here. I'm going to take quite an aggressive stance here. If I can take care of this force here, I can then use this force as a sort of roving force moving around to deal with anything. That includes these Prussian armies here. I've got this one in Greece here, which is fine. How do Venice view us? Friendly, which is good. Which means I could use this army here to destroy this one here and move out, but now we're at war with these. Right, okay. Looks like I've got to build another army from here. That army's pretty good there. That's definitely a good army there. What's the reach of this? At least they can come together to join up forces. Cobbled roads. Yeah, I know it improves speed, but I'm not worried about that. I'm going to end the turn. I've got to build up a little bit of a bank here if I can. What? Ooh. Looks like Sweden has taken a bit of a beating there. Britain's fleet is quite scary. France. Military alliance? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will take that. Absolutely, 100%. Oh, there it is. I absolutely blooming well knew it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, would you look at that? They've taken the Crimea. That means that port there is going to be... oh my Gordon Bennett. We just got we got no chance there of doing anything against this. We're going to have to auto-resolve that lot. What the heck? What the hell is going on here? No way. Not a chance. Wow. That's as scary as it comes. I've just been hit by a double whammy right there. And Moldova's going to fall. Unless I can take care of this here. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm pulling my St. Petersburg army out. That's going to be brought into action immediately. I'm going to strike back against the Prussians. Sweden's not going to give us any help at all, that I've just realised, which is fine. That is absolutely incredible what's happened there. Peace treaty? Why not? Pirates, as long as you're hitting Prussia or the Ottomans, I don't care. Right. I think it's time that we retook. Right. Now is the time for that's quite a formidable army there. I will not, I repeat, I will not be pushed about by any of these here, so we are going to be moving in considerable forces into the area. Think this, how's that, that's complete lockdown. We're going to move this out. We're going to be attacking Vilnius here from behind here. Got the army in Kiev, which is going to be attacking this army here. We're going to be taking back what is ours. This army here is going to be attacked by these gentlemen. Bring this under control. We've lost a lot through our ports here. So much money for our ports. Can't strike into these here because they would just absolutely destroy us. But what I can do though is move in and take out this army here. What has it got? Not much in terms of money. They do have some musketeers. Right, I've got to pick my fights incredibly carefully now. And what's the first fight we need to take here? The first fight we need to take. We're going to lose. We've already lost that there. Look at that. We have lost. There, now they're going to be roaming around freely here. No, they're not. I can't lose Kiev either, can I? I think a tactical withdrawal is going to be needed here. And accept that Moldova is going to be falling unless I move these men in here, these troops into here. Okay, that's our first battle. His first battle is here to take care of these gentlemen here. Actually, let's repair that. So we can at least get some of these things up and running. That's our first battle right here. actually our next battle is going to be here. So we're going to move in, take out this Ottoman force here, and then we're going to move around and start moving these forces down. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this army here. Oh, look at that, beautiful. 3987 against. We've got quite a lot of artillery, but they've got a 24 pounder, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. We do have four cavalry, hand mortar, plenty of line infantry. But we've got to do it, my friends. We have to destroy this army here, and then this army is going to be freed up. It's going to then be moving eastward this way to try and retake and help retake what we've lost. But by damn, we're in a lot of trouble. We are in a lot of trouble, my friends. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. We're going to take this fight next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We are in an extremely tight position. I mean, it's going to be exceptionally difficult for us. I can't even tell you how difficult it's going to be. Really, really difficult for us. But my friends, we are not going to yield, and we will weather this storm. We will come through this storm, believe me. I am not going to give up without a fight. That is a fact. And the fight's going to start right here. I'm going to destroy this army. I'm going to replenish this army I've got here, and I'm going to move eastwards, and I'm going to start taking back what belongs to us. And that is the Crimea is going to be retaken. We're going to hold up here against any of the Ottomans moving in. This is going to be put on defensive posture here. We're going to have to try and... I'm going to strike back using my St. Petersburg army. I'm going to strike back behind the Prussian lines and start taking some of their territories out while holding here. But by damn, my friends, we're in for a real fight here, a proper fight. But anyway, my friends, hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please comment, like, and subscribe. Please keep your comments coming, my friends. They've always fantastic help to me. Always brilliant what you say and what you help me with tactics, strategy. Everything you do is fantastic to help me. It really is. We're in a tight spot, my friends, but that doesn't mean we're going to be giving up. Not a chance. But until next time, my friends, when I can promise you a massive battle to start with. Probably a few massive battles. Until then, my friends, bye for now.